Hello, everyone. This is John Crate, and we are back in the show for the 2023 off season and the 2024 season because I cannot sleep. So we need a hitting coach. Let's see, there's our old one. He does not like bunting, but he helps with everything else. So we may just re-sign him if we don't see anybody else worth taking, which I'm not, honestly. Power contact, plate discipline, and +2 bunting? No way. No, we're bringing him back. Christopher Ray, we want you back. I'll even up you to 5 million just to keep you. Okay, free agent negotiations. Do we even need Tony Kemp anymore? Max Muncy is getting up there. He's not as versatile as Tony Kemp. I guess Kemp still has all of his options still. I don't think he's gonna ask. How much does he want for like a one for like a for like one more a 1 year deal on Tony Kemp? You want 6.2 million for 1 year? That's kind of, we've got the money, but that's pretty steep. Uh, I'll offer it to him. See if he takes it. Daniel Norris, let's make you an offer. Like 2 years, $2.3 million a year is what you're looking for. Make you that offer. How about that? And the rest of these guys, you guys can go. I do not care about you. So Strop, Price, Pettit, you're all gone. You're fine. I do not care. And we got our hitting coach back. That's good. The Dodgers want to make a trade. They want Chad Pinder. They want to trade me a starting pitcher that I don't need. And a right fielder that I don't need. Though he's got an interesting hit tool, but yeah, no, Pinder is still more valuable to us right now, even though Pinder is not doing so great right now. He's still more valuable to us at the moment. Okay, all the contracts are offered. Okay, so we still don't know. So they haven't signed. Hey, look, it's Shohei Ohtani. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to afford him. We need to look at our team first. Okay, so who do we got for arbitration here? All the relief pitchers that we signed. Uh, I'll sign you for. You want 1.5 per year? That's not bad. I'll offer that to you. Oops. And I'll offer you $1 million in arbitration. You're getting worse. All these guys are getting worse. With the exception of Blackburn. Puck is just not good. I don't even want to offer arbitration to any of these guys. I almost just want to release them. And then and then maybe re-sign them later if I have to, but... Okay, so if we do that... Okay, so I'll keep the contract on Trevino. I'll offer you 1 year for the amount that you want. Won't even offer you arbitration, though. Otherwise, Colrett, Curtis, Guerra, Drake, Pruitt, and Puck are gonna... We'll release them. That's fine. So yeah. Tender some contracts. Okay, so well, he's going to be in the rotation is the thing, so we can up that at least. And he wants 3.6 for the next 6 years. Well, here, then let's up this. Something like that. And then we'll have him until he's 30. Sounds about right. I'll make that offer to you, buddy. Everybody else here, it looks like we can just give a contract to normally. Except for Hoagland, we're going to have to give him a real contract, or not a real contract necessarily, but something resembling one. So to buy out his years, he wants 1.3 per year, which isn't bad. Yes, all these guys we're going to re-sign. Eric Ullman. Maybe not Eric Ullman. Do you want Eric Ullman? That'll put us down to 19 starting pitchers, and I'll have to think about that for how we want to do the 40-man, because well, who's all going to be eligible, 40-man eligible, or Rule 5 eligible is the big question. Jin is, but we don't have. I'm not worried about anyone taking him. Tabor is, so we've got to add Tabor to the 40-man. Okay, so we'll add Tabor to the 40-man, no problem. These guys just get little contracts. I'm fine with that. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of Harper and Hoyt because we can re-sign them if we want after we take a look. So Harper and Hoyt are gone. Okay, obviously we want to keep you around. So yeah, 6 years. You want 3.3 million a year? That's incredibly reasonable. I'll gladly pay that. You get a contract. You get a contract, and you get a contract. Do I have to add any of you guys to the 40-man? Don't have to, but I probably will. Okay, catchers. CJ Rodriguez. You get a good little contract. Do I have to add you to the 40-man? No. How about you? I do. That's annoying. So Tabor and Wells I've got to add. And maybe Garcia, but I don't think I have to. Okay, where's Tabor? Do I even want to? I don't know. He's not really. I don't know that he'd be picked up. He's only a 65 overall. He's got potential, but I don't know that anyone would take him because they'd have to keep him on the roster all season. Now there are teams that just, yeah, I better keep him. I mean, that makes me have 4 catchers on the 40-man, so might have to do something about that. I don't know that I need Austin Allen anymore, I guess. Then again, I have room on the 40-man. We only have 27 players on the 40-man. That's pretty low. So it's not like I can't afford it. And Austin Wells can play first, so I mean, he can be a backup first baseman. So it's not all bad to have him on there. Okay, so you can stick around in the minors. Thomas Ponce keeps getting a God. He has weird power, man. I don't understand it. And then obviously we're keeping you around. Muncie, you are sticking around. We'll probably have to add you to the 40 man. And we don't have to, but I probably will just so that you're playing. Okay, at third base. I guess we can sign you to a longer term deal. Yeah, that's whatever. We'll sign you to that contract. I don't know about you. How long do I want to keep you around? You can't play any other positions is kind of the problem. I guess, well, you don't want much to buy out the rest of your arbitration, so we'll do it. If we have to, we will. But these guys can all play a couple other positions, so I'm not too worried about it. Well, you are kind of the future here, I guess, now. Somehow you became the future, so let's... We could just sign him to a giant contract. Tell you what. We will buy out... Oh, I don't know. To make that big of a commitment, it's going to be cheaper in the long run. No, I don't know. We'll buy out your arbitration years. Let's just do that. How about you? Do you have to be added to the 40 man? No. Anybody else? Merrill? Not too. Nobody's going to pick him up. Okay, since I added you, you want a real contract somewhat. We could probably trade you actually. Yeah, we might try to trade you for some bullpen help actually. Might not be a bad call. You get a contract, definitely. Yeah, let's buy out your years here. Gonzalez, you're gone. We don't need you. Yeah, we'll buy out your years. Okay, Burdick is eligible for the Rule 5, so we'll have to add him to the roster. Dudley. Burdick and Goldberg are eligible. How about you? No. Okay, who did I say we were getting rid of? Gonzalez. So these three are on the 40-man. So are those three. None of them are, but I guess I'm not too worried about anyone picking them up. Burdick, though, I guess we can add him. Yeah, we'll add him to the 40-man. Goldberg is also 40, could also be picked up in the Rule 5, but I'm not too worried about it. Since he doesn't have all that much, he doesn't have a ton of potential, so I'm not too concerned about anyone grabbing him. Burdick, I don't know. Might as well, just because he's got some potential. We may have to shift a third baseman down to second base. Okay, well, here's where we're going to have to make some changes. Clearly. You're a relief pitcher now. So is he. Who has no stamina? Okay, it is you. 'Cause that makes the most sense to move them to be a relief pitcher. Okay, so what do we have for free agents? What do we need to even consider? We need second baseman. Probably some more at least one more outfielder. Some interesting players here. They made a qualifying offer to Frankie Montas. They're willing to pay a lot for him. There's no reason for us to pay for starting pitching though right now because we're developing that. For the right relief pitcher, maybe we can make a deal here. Gil Sano is available. He made the All-Star team a few years ago. I think in our first season. Hey, Matt Duffy's still out there now. May offer him a contract if it comes down to it. But again, we're at a point where it's not worth it for us to like make offers to bigger players. Unless we see someone like where it really makes sense, where it's like a younger guy that I wouldn't mind giving the money to, but a lot of very rarely do you find the free agent like that. Never did make you a contract offer. Okay, who else did we have to add to the 40 man? We only have 28 players on the 40 man, so we should probably add more. um, I don't have to right now is the thing. Like, I'm not too worried about any of these relief pitchers getting picked up. Is Yeah, I don't know. The Cubs got Ohtani. Daniel Norris has accepted the Mets offer. So we got a few guys that haven't signed yet. And then there was Kevin Smith, who I didn't even offer a contract to, which is, yeah, I do not care. Get out of here, buddy. We don't need you anymore. You can be the third baseman that we get rid of. I guess you can play second. You'd have to be on the 40 man, though. Which, again, isn't a big deal because we don't have anybody on the 40 man, I guess. I just don't like it. I don't like having. Whatever. He's versatile. I guess we'll give you. We'll give you another 1 year contract. Why not? You want? Yeah. Okay. Fine. There. But yeah, we don't have to. We shouldn't have to add anyone else to the 40 man that I can think of. Okay. Let's just do a quick run through though. Who all pops up as Rule 5 eligible? Lou Trevino. Well, I should add him to the. Okay, so I'll add Lou Trevino, even though it's like I don't care if anyone takes him, but well, I mean it's not a big deal. It's just he's going to be pitching for us, so I should probably have him on the 40 man. So we'll add Lou Trevino. Rodriguez, if somebody takes him, it's not a huge deal, so I'm fine with it. Because I already have four catchers on the 40 man. Like, I don't need any more. I'm not doing this. There we go. Another catcher. Again, already have four catchers on the 40 man, so if somebody takes them, that's fine. If somebody really wants Jin, I guess they can take him too. They can take Goldberg if they want. They can take Merrill if they really want. They can take Packard if they really want. I guess you can take Brett Harris if you really want. Joe Rizzo as well. Yeah, a lot of these guys, nobody's either I'm not worried about anyone taking or I don't care because they're too far down the totem pole. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, now we can look at some free agents. Okay, so now we need to look at some relief pitchers. Do you have any of the guys that I'm looking for as filler? Not particularly. Just looking for guys that like see potential that can just like kind of slowly grow into a role. Like this guy, sure, we'll offer you a contract. No, he's not super young. It's like he's just kind of somebody we can sit on for at least 3 years. You don't want a real contract. Sure, why not? We'll give you a contract. We'll make you a relief pitcher. I'll come back to catcher because some of those catchers that on our roster might be taken later. Anthony Rizzo. Nobody's given Anthony Rizzo a contract. And we could use a first baseman. I'll offer you 1 year, 6.5. How about that? I'll offer you 1 year. There's Reese Hoskins. A few interesting names here. Yeah, we could use some. We could use some hitters. Okay, so we did sign Kemp then. That's the case. Yeah, we did get Kemp. Rafael Devers is out there. He doesn't even want all that much, considering 15.2. Jesus. Yeah, no kidding. We'll break the bank for frickin' Rafael Devers. It's a no-brainer. It's not even breaking the bank. $16 million a year? That's just good business. Okay, we already have our shortstop, so there's no point there. What all do we need? And if nothing else, we can have him play frickin' first base. Because he's not even like super great defensively. He's got an arm. But that's about it. Also, yeah, we were going to see if we could get rid of Davidson. See if we could find some relief pitching help. We might have to wait until the season's beginning to do that though, because nobody's signed. It's kind of the issue there. They're offering me a trade. They want Chad Pinder. Who are they offering here? A center fielder? No, I don't need him. Their contract offers are still out there. The issue here is that if I get one, I don't need the other. I'm going to withdraw the offer on Abreu and see if we get Rizzo. Here comes the Rule 5. They want me to... The recommended player is him, and I don't want him. Again, we can take relief pitchers. Well, Lou Trevino's already on our team, so there's no point taking Lou Trevino. Take you. Kenyon Middleton. Victor Gonzalez. Might have to take Middleton, actually. And Lewis Brinson. Guy's got a hell of an arm, though, I'll say that. I think we go with Middleton. Oh, someone took... Oh, both those catchers on our team are gone. I guess we'll take Pena because we need relief pitchers. Justice Sheffield, perhaps. This is a good way of filling it out. Filling out the bullpen, I guess. Who else do we want? You gotta go back to being relief pitcher, Middleton. Okay, so we gotta find some more catcher. We gotta find 2 more catchers now. That might be all that we need. Oh, these guys had their arbitrations offered. Okay. Anyway, and we also still have these 2 going on, but we need to find some more catchers. Hey, it's Tom Murphy. Time to find some more young catchers to just kind of throw in the back of the organization. Sure, you work. Any other young guys with C potential? No, not really. Man. Slim pickings this year. Okay, and just how about somebody else? Just somebody we can have as a backup here. That'll accept being in the minors. Yeah, 1 year on you. Sure, that works. That works for me. Oh, we didn't get Gomez. Okay, fine. Sure, you. 1 year for you. That's fine. The Dodgers acquired Stanton from the Yankees. Jeez. Who would have thought the Yankees would play ball like that? Rizzo and they still aren't. They're not. They're not. They're not taking any contract offers. There we go. We got him. I can't believe we got Rafael Devers. Rizzo has accepted the Mets offer. Would you like to stop simulating? No, that's fine. So what is that going to mean for our team? Okay, because that might mean that we move Devers to first. Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. Secondary position is first base. So yeah, we can make that happen. That's not going to be an issue, I don't think. So we don't gotta go after their first baseman. We've got our arbitration hearings coming up for our Rule 5 guys. And it doesn't matter really because it's not like we're paying them much anyway. Here we are. We're the 20. Overall, it says we're the 26th best team. We're still dog shit. So we've got 34 players on the 40, man. But hey, we've got our first player that's 90 overall. How about that? Who would have thought? Yeah, auto fix everything. This is just this is spring training. Okay, let's set our roster here. Okay, so we got how many pitchers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So clearly, so Tabor, I think we're gonna put you at AAA. Yeah, we wanted to add you to the 40 man, didn't we? Four, five, 6, 7. So we need to add one more pitcher. No, we want to keep you in the minors for another year. So let's add you to the 40 man, I guess. Or wait, hold on. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 starters, which is what we want. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we need one more pitcher. There you go. 13 pitchers. So we got Langoliers. How many options do you have? You still have 1 year of options left, so we're gonna have to send you down. I want you getting better at AAA. Send everyone down to AAA. 2 catchers. None of these guys on their roster. Kemp. Okay, you still have options, so we can send you down if we have to. Right now we've got 36 guys, or 32 men up. Davers is up. Kevin Smith, no, you're not going to be on the roster. You're down. I have 7 outfielders. That's a little too many. Okay, so we gotta send one more guy down. Yeah, I think it's gonna be you. Yeah, that looks good for our rotation lineups. See how fast this goes. This goes wrong because of course it's gonna go wrong. Okay. Why would you have Davers DHing? He's a way better fielder than Castro. Okay, is there anyone on the bench that shouldn't be? I don't think so. No, this looks about right. Castro can DH. He can lead off. Then Davers should be at second. Once again, we're dealing with this whole we can't hit righties ordeal. Watson might have to actually bat third. Just because he can get on base. Oh, here we go like that. There, 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 there. And Kemp 6, 7. Yeah, that's fine. That'll work. On this side of the equation, Davers is on the bench. That's dumb as shit. Yeah, Castro's not going to be hitting against lefties, that's for sure. Pinder probably should be, though. So yeah, Pinder's going to be our left fielder against lefties. And Pinder, the noisy. 50 and 40. No, then we go like that. There. That works. That works for me. And that's spring training. We're the 27th best team. God, we're still dog shit. I don't know what we're going to do. How am I going to build this team up? How are we winning games? Wow. I was going to say, there's no way that lasts. Astros want Matt Tabor. They want to offer me Ezekiel Duran, who's actually an interesting guy in real life. Like, he's an interesting prospect in real life, but he doesn't have any potential here. Tabor is way better prospect in this game for whatever reason. There's the losing streak. Padres got Diaz from the Mets. There was something we were going to look at, though. That's right. Wanted to trade Logan Davidson for some relief pitching help. It's probably going to be easier said than done. Because I'm not seeing too many guys on showing up just from scrolling around that I'd even want. Holy shit. This is bad. Ryan Weathers, I guess. And they did it. Awesome. That put Weathers in on our team, obviously. So we've got to move somebody around. Let's see. What does it matter? It doesn't. Oh, he's a wolf. That's right. I can't just get rid of him. Then I guess Blackburn. Others, you can be a long man. Yeah, keep Langoliers active. And he's back. And the Mariners want to make a trade. They want Laureano. Of course they do. They're offering a third baseman and a shortstop. Abraham Toro and Rod Russell. No, I'd rather have Laureano. Sorry. And here comes the draft. We have the second pick. Let's make it count. Unlike last year. Oh, another first baseman? No, we're not going to take another first baseman. Perhaps you, though, as a third baseman. There don't seem to be very many blue chip prospects right now. Yeah, there really aren't. Might have to take you just because. Okay, once again, we could use some bullpen help here. We scouted these guys. Seems like kind of a waste, though, to get them now. Thing is, like, some of the guys that we really scouted, it's like, but then we know what their potential is. Some of these other guys, it's like, we could take that swing in the dark. Alright, let's just take him and see what happens. I'm curious, honestly. Okay, well, there's this. Let's take this guy. What per nines do you have here? 65, 50, 65, and 80. You're a little more balanced, but you're younger. Yeah, the relievers are starting to go now. garbage men are here. There, we'll take a bunch of relief pitchers once again, and I'm sure it's going to turn out absolutely terrible. Okay, how'd this end up? Well, this guy was potentially a good pick. Yeah, those guys are, at least that's what we're looking for in relief pitchers, to fill in the rest of the organization. So at least we got the organizational depth. Do we even want you? Not particularly. Or him. I don't even really want him. Yeah, no, we're not even signing him. Jesus. That was a shitty draft. We got one potential superstar, but then it's going to take us a while to... And then we got a bunch of relievers. Which wasn't bad, but I mean... None of them are going to be impact players, which is unfortunate. And the NL1 again. That's great. Okay, how are we doing? Who was our all-star this year? Who's our very undeserving all-star this year? Actually, he was very deserving. Alfonso Portillo really deserved to be there. Those are amazing numbers. Good for you, buddy. You actually earned it. You made it too? I guess those are not bad numbers either. I'm surprised. There's no way we got a third though, right? It wasn't even Davers who made the All-Star team for us. Okay, top prospects we have. How's our prospect list doing? We've got Civiedo, who's going to be pitching for us next season, no doubt. It's number 3 prospect. Okay, we've got Francisco Lopez as well, is up there. He's doing well. He's doing well. He's going to be out of options too, isn't he? Yeah, he's going to have to be on the team next season. Don't have a choice. Okay, so yeah, we're doing okay in the prospect list still. So it's not a huge deal that our prospects were, or that our draft was super bad. Okay. Pitching wise, Caprellian's pitching very well, apart from his whip, and then Cole Irvin's okay. Asa Lacy, no good. Your potential dropped. Great. Okay, Ryan Weathers is going up. That's the main thing I want to see here. Justice Sheffield's pitched more innings than 3 of our starters. Ugh, we've had to lean on him, I guess. He's not doing bad at the bullpen. He's as basically a 6th starter. He's actually pitching pretty well. I can't complain. It's like, oh, Jesus Christ. Why? And then we saw how well he was doing. Langlayers is doing pretty well. 13 homers, too. That's just OPS 76. Base. Tony Kemp. Tony Kemp's not doing bad. OPS of 811? Jesus. Yeah, nice going, Tony. You're having a decent year. Davers is obvious. How did Davers not make it? Holy shit. He's at 27 home runs. How did he not make the All-Star game? I think 281. OPS of 905. How is this guy not on the All-Star team? What the hell? He should have been our All-Star. You're telling me there were three other third basemen doing better than him in the American League? Sheldon Noisy in his limited time has been playing well, looks like. Yeah. Shortstops. Watson is getting better. Not having a great offensive year, but, Harold Castro in his limited playing time, doing well. Well, limited playing time. He's still at 349 at bats. He's filling in all over the place. In the left, we got Seth Brown, we got Chad Pinder, we got these three are not. None of them are doing great. In the center, we've got Pache and Laureano. Laureano's hitting. He's hit 20 home runs. Yeah, 824. We haven't really had many injuries right now either. Today's the trade deadline. Nobody's offering us any trades, and I don't need to make any. And he'll only be out for a few days. Keep him active. We're not doing bad at all here. All things considered. Oh, we gotta get some more guys up on the roster. Yeah, you're our best pitcher. Not bringing you up. Not yet. We've got to bring up another player, though. And I guess we can bring you up. We're not going to lose 100 games. How about that? So the Aviators didn't make the playoffs, but the Rockhounds did again. 76 and 86. That is a huge improvement for this team. League leaders. Davers led the league in runs with 104. And we didn't win any awards, but that's okay. Wait, what was that? Oh, Laureano won a Silver Slugger. He had 35 home runs. Holy shit. Okay, starting pitching was still awful. Yeah, Langlear's had a pretty good season for being a catcher. Tony Kemp kind of backslid a little, but still ended up having an okay season. Davers ended up with 39 home runs. Watson's up to an 81 overall, so he's just getting better and better. And Laureano just had a ridiculous season. Let's see, was there anything else I needed to look at? The end of the season, top prospect list. We have 3 of the top 4 prospects in baseball. 4 of the top 10. My lord. We're getting there. We're we're getting there. Okay, sim the postseason. The Rockhounds won the Double-A championship again. That's nice. The Dodgers have defeated the Blue Jays to win the World Series for 2024. Advance to the off season. None of our players retired, but Clayton Kershaw did. He has finished his career with Boston. Was not expecting that. Our staff is in shape. Don't have to worry about that. And the only exclusive free agent we have to worry about is Tony Kemp. So we'll have to figure out if we want to keep him around. But Muncy is already better. Only the problem with Muncy is he can't play the outfield, but that's fine. We've got enough guys that can do that. So I think for Kemp we might just have to. Well, we'll see how much he wants to stick around. But Muncy's got the job now. It's his job. Let's just take a quick look at our roster here. See who's gonna, how much some of our guys have improved. Lacey's been a disappointment, that's for sure. Yeah. Acevedo is gonna be pitching for us. See, Alvarez is gonna have to be on the team. He's out of options. Either we use him or we trade him. And we might actually trade. He's actually not that much worse than Langeliers. We may trade Langeliers instead. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Austin Wells, man, he improved quite a bit there. He went up 7 overall points, I think. These two, they need to go up more faster. We've got way too many third basemen. But I think we're going to move. We're going to make him a first baseman. Which I feel okay doing because because first base was his secondary position, so I'm fine with it. If that wasn't the if so, basically what I would have done if first base wasn't his secondary position, I could have still moved him to first, but then I wouldn't allow third base to be his secondary position. He'd just have no secondary position. But since he already had both positions, I don't feel bad moving him. So Watson's gone up, Poisson's gone up. Pinder's kind of slowly going down. Dennis Cannon. He has jumped. Jeez, he made the jump. His potential just went skyrocketing. My man, you might have a spot on this roster now. We'll figure that out later. See us next time on MLB The Show, the 2024 off season and the 2025 season. So, as usual, this is John Crate signing out.